What's up, guys? Jordan with Great Fit Personal Training and also Great Fit TV here with a video today. I want to talk about some of the things that are extremely overlooked in losing weight and or gaining muscle. So one of those is most likely your goal, if not both of those. And sometimes in life, the simplest things go overlooked, and I'm just going to touch on those today. So your things you hear often, calories in, calories out, that's how you lose weight, right? And I agree with that. You'll also hear things like, keto dieting is the only way to lose weight, or vegan, or carnivore, or, name it, whatever, fad, whatever type of eating you want to do. You've heard about that. You get that shoved down your throat. So a lot of people spend all their time trying to figure out, what program to use, what way to eat, the workouts, all that. And that's super important, obviously. But a lot of people fail, and I've been down this road myself. I've seen a lot of people that I help go down this road. They fail by not taking into consideration the simple things. They overlook those. So, what am I talking about when I say simple things? Rest, sleep, your stress levels throughout the day, your happiness, your, internal happiness with yourself. So a lot of people lift weights or work out, whatever they do, CrossFit, whatever it might be, in order to look better, to then feel better, because they know if they look better, they're going to have more confidence. People are going to give them more attention. You're probably going to get a job easier. Like, these things are real, right? We all know this. If you exude that confidence, good things are going to happen. And in turn, you're going to feel a little bit better about yourself. But I would argue today that most people need to start working on feeling happier and better about themselves, like during this journey of getting in shape, right? So don't use, I'm not going to be happy till I look a certain way. Get happy as you're attempting, to look a certain way. Meaning, like, stay within yourself a little bit. Learn what your thoughts are throughout the day. Learn, what your patterns are, negative and positive, right? Like, if you think a certain negative thought, do you go down that hole for like 2 hours and then ruin your whole day? And the reason I'm touching on all this stuff is because I want to go a little bit deeper in the calories in, calories out equation. So people, coaches, trainers, YouTube, whatever videos you're following, they usually will tell you, that's like how you lose weight. But they don't tell you the whole story, okay? So obviously, if you burn more calories in a day than you consume, you're going over time, right? Day after day, week after week, month after month, whatever, you're going to lose weight. But they don't break down other factors that control the rate at which you burn calories that helps you get in that deficit or surplus if you're trying to gain weight. So things like sleep and controlling your stress are extremely important, because you can work out super hard at the gym. You can, drink tons of caffeine and be stimulated out of your mind and think you're getting a lot done, whatever. But if your nervous system doesn't ever get a break, you're not ever in your parasympathetic nervous system, your rest and digest, your calm state side of your nervous system, and you're always in the sympathetic or fight or flight, like always pushing, always pressing. I have to do this, I have to do that. I can't sit still. I gotta make gains. I gotta lose weight, whatever. If you don't find a balance there, you're gonna crush your hormones. So if you're on your Facebook all night, which, I do sometimes as well, it's a hard habit to break, right? If you're on your Facebook at night, if you're stimulating yourself right before bed with that blue light, all this information going in your head that you don't need any of it, right? But now your brain's thinking about it. You're not really getting good sleep. And even throughout the day, right? Stimulating yourself with that kind of stuff, like before you're eating, after you're eating, it is messing with your digestion. It is so many things. Like as a whole, we are all way too overstimulated, and that's the biggest thing I see lately with why people aren't successful, why they quit their weight loss journeys. Some of it's information. They need to know what to do, right? But I'm talking about people that do know what to do, and then they just push, 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 and that attitude is great. Like I love that type of attitude, but if you're not taking time to unwind and get good rest, control your stress and your emotional happiness, you're going to run down, you're going to burn out, and you're not going to burn as many calories, believe it or not, because you're going to produce more hormones like cortisol, which is your stress hormone. Being stressed all the time is going to lead to lower testosterone, the male hormone, obviously. But females and males, like being stressed, being anxious, being overstimulated, whether that be with like caffeine, TV, Facebook, all those things, and not taking time to, meditate, go for a walk, practice some deep breathing techniques. All those things are going to slow the rate at which your body burns calories because your hormones are going to be messed up. So I could go really deep into this, but if your hormone levels aren't optimal where they need to be, where you want them, your body is going to suffer, therefore not work as good, right? So you can still run 10 miles and not eat any food and, get in a deficit. But you could do less and get just as much, or I would argue more, out of it if your stress is under control, your hormones are where they need to be. So that's kind of the main talking point of the day, is like, you're all worried about what diet to use, what supplements to use, going harder, pushing harder, and there's a place for that. But what I don't see enough of is people focusing on the balance of emotional happiness, laughing, resting, letting your body unwind and recover for that next session. It's just like your nervous system controls so much, and people don't focus on the nervous system. If that is operating optimally, you're going to get better results. So some quick things you can do if you want to implement this into your plan. I would advise, and I can go into these more in another video, and probably will, because this one's going to end up running like longer than I wanted. But in the morning when you wake up, instead of messing with your phone right away, maybe do some deep breathing exercises. Or if you know how to meditate, it's simple. You can look into like how to meditate and start practicing that in the morning. That's going to kind of lower your cortisol levels, which are highest in the morning anyways. And it's going to help you start your day with less stress, which then is going to lead to the rest of your day having less stress. The first 20 minutes of your day is going to really dictate the rest of your day. And I know it sounds crazy, like how could that like be a thing? But trust me, from somebody who has been on both sides of it, it really will affect your day. In the evenings, that's huge also. We all love watching Netflix, Hulu, YouTube, whatever you do in the evening, playing on your phone. But give yourself an hour before you go to bed. 2 hours if you can, but start with, a half hour, start with 20 minutes. And shut everything down, maybe read a book. Just kind of like start that quieting process in your brain. And you'll get deeper sleep, you'll get better sleep, you'll recover better, you'll produce the hormones that you need to during sleep that will help you in the next day. Everything's connected, and I just see too much like vague information as far as eat this, do this, and nothing else matters, okay? But like we're all different. So if you're an extremely stressed person, you need to take care of that, with like some light walking, meditating, you know, go to a therapist if you need to, like whatever you need to do. We're all different, right? So I'm just tired of everything being so generalized and then seeing people fail. And a lot of times I notice that it's not because of the workout plan or the diet, it's because they didn't. So it is to a degree because like they didn't follow it long enough, because they were overstressed, they were too stimulated, and then you're adding like hard weight training to a nervous system that is already like completely screwed, and that just over time doesn't work well. So those are kind of my quick hits for the day. Any videos you guys want me to touch on, put in the comments below. I will open that up. For coaching, you can always find me on Facebook. My business page is at Great Fit Personal Training, and you can see reviews, send me messages, tell me your goals, and we can get a plan to help you get yourself going in the right direction. All right, guys, until next time.